Fishin' Affliction. Hello.
It's time to wet a line. It's Fishin' Affliction time with those who got it bad.
Well, mom and dad's grab the kids, it's time for the fishing show. Me and the big dog's gonna go catch 'em down at the fishing hole. Well, you better stick around, 'cause you don't know what you're missing. Yeah, me and the big dog's got that fishing affliction. Grab your hats, grab your baits, don't forget your poles. We're gonna fire up that old Ranger boat and head to the fishing hole. We're gonna try to catch a biggin', yeah, that's what we're wishing. 'Cause me and the big dog's got that fishing affliction. Yeah, me and the big dog's got that fishing affliction. Yeah. Yeah, and we've got it bad.
I've got that fishing affliction.
Hey, I'm Art Defo, and I've got that fishing affliction.
Hi, I'm Denny Brower, and I've got that fishing affliction.
Hey, I'm Mark Menendez, and I've got that fishing affliction.
I'm Bobby Lane, and I got that fishing affliction. Hi, I'm Chris Lane, and I got that fishing affliction.
I'm Shaw Drigsby, and I got that fishing affliction.
Just like me. Here, fishy, fishy, here, fishy, fishy, here, fishy.
It's just good, solid Mars, man. Look at that. Look at that.
My gosh. Are you kidding me?
Well, folks, it's time to wet a line because it's Fishing Affliction time, and welcome into today's episode as we feature the best of Season 15 of Fishing Affliction TV. A whole bunch of fish and a whole bunch of fun. Today's Fishing Affliction product spotlight puts a spotlight on keeping Mother Nature clean. And later in this episode, you'll meet the newest inductees into our Fishing Affliction Sportsman's Hall of Honor. And if you can't get enough Fishing Affliction TV, then be sure to subscribe to us there at our YouTube channel. And at the end of the show, you'll meet the Fishing Affliction Facebook Friend of the Week. So sit back and enjoy a whole bunch of fun, a whole bunch of fish, as we feature the best of Season 15, right here on Fishing Affliction TV. Well, folks, last week on part one, the big dog and I were mowing through that big grass there on Kentucky Lake with his beautiful Ranger boat and that powerful Mercury motor, and heading to the secret fishing hole to start catching some fish and having some fun. And boy, that's exactly what started to happen, for one of us anyway.
First Kentucky Lake fish of the day. He's not a monster, but he's fun.
Yeah.
Caught on the Rage Monkey. Rage Monkey on that strike key.
Well, you've been catching a few on that. So.
Yeah. All right. Pretty. Beautiful fish, huh?
Yeah, and we've got a perfect morning, man. I mean, we've got low light conditions, just a little bit of chop. I mean, perfect morning to start out. So.
You want to use my bait?
Maybe by the end of the day.
Another good one, big dog. This one feels like a little better fish. Big dog. How about that? Look at there, huh? Oh. Another nice little fish.
Oh, yeah, that's a good chunk. Well, that's the second one in forecast. So.
Isn't that neat? Kentucky Lake. What a healthy lake. What a fun lake.
All right, so are you going to start boxing any of these for the end of the...
You know, I didn't think about it.
Yeah, you can.
Is that a boxer?
Well, you can box it for the time being, but I hope by the end of the day it won't be a boxer.
Boxer it is. He's on there, big. Oh,
he's bigger than you
bigger
thought
than
he
what
was.
I thought he was, big dog. Hey, you know what? Oh.
The reason Dan's laughing, everybody, is he's made all of 10 casts. He's caught 3 fish and missed 2 others.
Big uns.
And I told him we're going catching today. We're not going fishing. So
oh my God,
I'm having fun watching him hang fish.
Oh, folks, Kentucky Lake.
It's a bass factory.
Oh, come on down. Come on down.
Now, while I was in the back of the boat having a great time catching those fish, the big dog was in the front of the boat having a few issues catching his fish. which I couldn't help but make a little fun of.
Dang it. Dang it.
The perils of filming.
You know what? Oh, that's 2 I've lost in a row. That's not very good, is it? Not very good at all. All right, back to work.
That's when you want me to leave, isn't it? You want me to go to the back of the boat?
No, I want you to go out of the boat.
Well, did you see the way the guy in the back of the boat's catching them with the frequency?
Yeah, I have seen that. He's doing an excellent job today.
And they're pretty good with the camera work, evidently, right here. Just got a really good profile shot of you.
Well, thank you so much.
We like to call this the profile of a disappointed fisherman.
And folks, on the Big Dog's very next miss, well, it was time to get philosophical.
Later, not even. Oh, that's a nice fish, Big Dog.
Confucius say, when you see frog on outside of a fish's mouth, you net him. It should be better than that. Okay, there's number 4.
That was a dandy fish right there.
Yeah, and you know what? I'm glad. Boy, they love me, though.
Hold on a second, hold on.
I think you're a little boy. Okay. Now I'm going back to work. I have 5 too, Dan, by the way.
Well, after culling the wrong fish and making a few more casts, it was finally time to hold up that Fraybill net full of Big O Kentucky Lake largemouths.
Folks, a mess. Big Dog, a mess.
All right. We got a little competition today, so we called a double limit. And it took us a minute to get them out of the live well, but we put them all in the net just to show them to you. Here's the double limit we caught today in Kentucky Lake. And it's just good, solid, largemouth. Look at that. Look at that.
My gosh. Are you kidding me?
That's a good bunch of fish on Kentucky Lake. They're all alive. They're all kicking.
All right.
All right, here we go.
And folks, just when you thought we were done catching those big bass in the big grass.
Ooh, that's a good fish there, Dan. Ooh, that's a good one. That's a good one to end the day on right there.
It's always that moment.
Dan, that was almost as big as the ones I caught today. That's a good one there. We've had a fun day, boy.
Man, he ate the rage toad.
And you hadn't even said anything about it. I put you in the front of the boat. Here.
You know what's wrong? You're so wishing that you had not.
No, I don't care. I'm glad to see you catch a good one.
Well, folks, I hope you're enjoying the best of Season 15 of Fishin' Affliction TV, and in a moment we'll be right back there in the wilds of FATV. But speaking of in the wilds, let's go see some pictures from this week's
In the Wild.
Well, turkey season was extremely successful for Mr. Willis Jepson there on the right-hand side and a friend of his, as they were able to harvest a bunch of beautiful birds earlier in the year. And now Mr. Jepson is doing a different type of harvesting, as he is one of the more respected farmers in the Orlinda, Tennessee area. And this is Daniel Baldwin with a nice largemouth, a nice crappie, and then a mean bluegill that just had to eat that topwater lure. Folks, you can email your pictures to us there at pics@fishandaffliction.com, or be sure to upload them to our Facebook page, and maybe you'll see them right here on the big screen.
In the Wild. Your pictures in the wild.
At Strike King, it starts with the concept. Next, it's all about perfecting the prototype. Finally, it's about catching a dream.
This is a new prototype crankbait we're working on. Strike King. It's called a 10XD.
Strike King 10XD.
Wow! A 5-bass limit!
Perfection to 25 feet and beyond. Catch your dream.
Smyrna Ready Mix is an established company that handles business daily with integrity and professionalism. Whether you're a general contractor, professional builder, or a do-it-yourself homeowner, SRM has your concrete solutions. With several convenient locations in the Middle Tennessee area to serve you, the only call you need to make is to SRM, ready to serve you with integrity and professionalism.
Reach, throw, row, but don't go. Use this simple phrase to remind you what you should do if someone were to fall into the water without wearing a life jacket.
While holding on to the dock or boat, reach your hand, paddle, or whatever else you have nearby out to the victim. If you can't reach the victim, throw things that float for them to grab. And if you're in a boat, shut off the engine's motor and row up to the person.
Finally, don't go into the water unless you are trained. Even a strong swimmer can drown while helping others. So remember, reach, throw, row, but don't go.
Fishin' Affliction's Facebook trail for those who've got it bad. Brought to you by Smyrna Ready Mix.
Well, folks, Facebook. Most everybody's on it and everybody's heard of it. And if you haven't liked Fishin' Affliction's Facebook page, then we urge you to do so you can be a part of the ever-growing community of Fishin' Affliction fans and participate in our weekly contest, upload your pictures, and even post your tournament trail results there at our Facebook page. Designed to keep you interactive and informed, it's the perfect way to communicate daily for those who've got it bad. Our thanks to Smyrna Ready Mix for sponsoring this segment of the show, and now back to Fishin' Affliction TV. Well, folks, so many of you remember the assassination that occurred on Kentucky Lake during the high waters of 2011 when the Big Dog and myself joined Affliction Pro staffer and tournament powerhouse Slammin' Sam Lashley for the assassination of Kentucky Lake, catching almost 80 fish in one day and about 50 of them in a half an hour. And like so many of you, I was wondering, could we duplicate it in 2012? Was there any way to catch that many fish again? Well, the only way to find out was for the Big Dog and myself to load up his beautiful Ranger boat and get a hold of Slammin' Sam Lashley to see if the assassination could be duplicated.
Well, sure like your shirt, Big Dog.
Hi, buddy. How you doing this morning?
Good morning. Where are we headed this morning, Tom?
We're headed to go to Kentucky Lake.
Is it the assassination 2012?
This is going to be, this isn't going to be fishing, this is going to be catching.
Let me see you in your new Team Fishin' Affliction. Wow.
Well, right after the Big Dog put a few more of those Strike King baits in that Ranger boat, we boogied on down to Kentucky Lake where we met Sam at the ramp and had a little morning fun and got to see the rise of that beautiful Kentucky Lake morning sun. Well, if I've said it once, I've said it many times. My absolute favorite time of the day, watching God's beautiful sun rise and the expectation of another wonderful day on the water. And it wasn't just a few seconds after the sun was up that the fish were on.
There's the first one of the day.
Wow.
On the Shadowlicious.
Morning, Sam.
Nice fish.
How are you this morning?
Start off with. I'm fine, thank you very much.
Man, what a dandy.
Yep, on the Shadowlicious. Good chunk, probably 2.5. Start today, maybe 3.
Maybe the beginnings of the assassination 2012?
Let's do it.
All right.
Hope so.
Good to see you this morning, Tom.
There's one, that's a pretty good fish.
Wow.
Good one? Just keep it.
Oh, that's a dandy.
Well, you know what? You caught 100 fish on a spinnerbait. That was an older spinnerbait. But the good thing is, your line broke. No, spinnerbait broke.
Well, no,
That's a dandy fish, Big Dog.
It's a good solid largemouth.
This isn't the one we need to box today, though, is it?
I wouldn't think so since the 5-pounder just dumped on my dog.
Okay.
Just that one. That's a good one.
Oh, get him, Sam, get him.
A big one.
Oh, man.
Sexy dog, baby, the sexy dog.
Sexy dog.
Sexy dog, you got a dog, son. Look at that dog. This is a good one, son.
Man.
5.5, I think. Oh, look, he's got a leech on him.
My gosh, my
That's
gosh.
a pretty good one right here. You got one too?
Yeah. Sam, as soon as you get that one. My gosh, Sam. All right, I'll be right back,
That's
Sam.
what we come to Kentucky Lake for.
Ooh, you ain't kidding. Let's see what the big dog, if he's got something comparable.
One on the wall.
Oh my gosh.
How big is he?
It's about the same size. Oh my gosh. Oh man.
Oh man.
Come on, big boy. Thank you.
There's the good.
Oh my gosh.
Hey, have we ever done this before?
Man.
That's sexy dog at 1.5.
Man.
You got a good one. Let me let you go. Oh, that's a giant. That's what we want. That's a giant. Talk to you later. Bye. Bye.
Well, folks, on last week's episode, we saw the big dog and Affliction Pro staffer Pat the Patriot Anderson starting to catch those big old Guntersville largemouths on those Strike King baits.
Come here, Oh, yeah, look at that. He's not ready yet. Not ready yet.
I hate that, boy. I hate that. Woo, I hate that, boy. Look at that.
Got him?
Woo. Ooh, let me help hold up here with my buddy. God bless. This is the first thing the fish we caught all day, and it's a good one too, buddy.
That's it.
It's a good one.
That's
I'm gonna put this in the box. That's a pig right there. That's a Guntersville pig.
What a fish. Yeah, I got it. That's a good one. Oh my gosh, that's a giant. That is a giant. That is, oh! Oh, that was a giant. Dang it, giant. Oh my gosh, that was a giant. That was over 6.
Oh man, did you see this?
Oh, geez, I got one.
Okay, all right, I'm going to this one. Where's it?
Oh, this four, throw out there.
That's a good fish. That's a good fish.
Throw out there. There's more. There's more out there.
All right. There's yours. I got him in the boat. Okay.
There's more. There's a bunch of them there.
Turn around, let me see that fish, man.
Oh, that one ripped my bait all to head.
Thank you, sir.
Oh.
There's more there. There he is. Got him.
Need me to get him with the net? Good one?
Not bad, but not bad. Nope. Smaller.
Yeah, they're stacked in there, though.
Huh?
They're still in there.
Well, folks, I hope you're enjoying the best of Season 15 of Fishin' Affliction TV, and in a moment we'll be right back with some more fishing action, and you'll meet the newest inductees into our Fishin' Affliction Sportsman's Hall of Honor. But right now it's time to head upstairs to the kitchen for a word from our very own In the Skillet gal, Miss Vicki Porter.
In the Skillet with Chef Vicki Porter is brought to you by Cleep.com, turning your precious memories into video treasures.
Folks, I hope you've enjoyed my recipes during this season of Fishin' Affliction TV. If you've missed any of them or you'd like to see them again, you can go to my website at intheskillet.com or watch the videos on YouTube. And don't forget to email me your recipes or leave them on our Facebook pages, because I'm looking forward to cooking your recipes right here in the skillet on Fishin' Affliction TV. I'm Vicki Porter, and I'll see you next week.
As fishermen, we're predators, and fish are the prey. In nature, the best fishermen have one thing in common: their eyes. How do you turn your eyes into the eye of a predator? It takes 11 layers of lens technology and a new lens color to make the human eye emulate the eye of a predator. Stop buying glasses for the classes. Make yourself an alpha predator.
Hey, I know a lot of you love to trout fish just like I do. I have been in the Caney Fork River many times below Center Hill Dam and in the Elk River many times below Timms Ford Dam. And I want to keep doing that through the years ahead, knowing I can go out there and catch rainbow trout, maybe brook trout if you're in the Caney, and brown trout if you're in either one of those two. Look, there is a chance that we're going to lose our federal hatcheries in the next few years. I'll tell you right off the bat, been a lot of discussion, but 2014 we're okay. They're going to be funded across the country, and that includes Del Hollow National Hatchery here in Middle Tennessee or in Salina, Tennessee. It's going to continue to be funded through 2014, and we're going to continue to get trout in our mid-state waters, and that includes the winter trout program. But after that, it's up in the air. There is a move to possibly defund or at least knock back our funding for our federal hatcheries in the United States, and that would be a shame. I firmly believe they bring in great money to local economies and enjoyment well beyond the cost of paying for them. They're mitigation hatcheries. They were built in large part to help mitigate that all these dams were built and changed the way the water flow was below dams and even the temperature of the waters and the fish that you could put in there. Trout do good in cold water. So anyway, keep that in mind. If you love to trout fish, there is a chance we're going to lose our federal hatcheries. I, for one, am firmly against it. At some point, you might want to pick up the phone and talk to your local congressperson and tell them how you feel about that and try to keep our hatcheries. The news is good in 2014. Know that you can go fishing. Know there's going to be a lot of trout in the waters, and let's work to keep our trout right here in Tennessee and all across the country. And I'll see you next week right here on Fishin' Affliction.
On today's Fishin' Affliction product spotlight, I want to put a spotlight on the beauty that God creates, Mother Nature. And we need to do everything that we can do to keep her clean. I just caught this with the Strike King 1.5. Not only do they catch fish, but sometimes you catch things that don't really belong in the water. This is a wire hoop, maybe part of an old trot line or something. I'm sure whoever left it in the water, it wasn't on purpose or intentional, but regardless, I am not going to throw this back in the water. Whenever you get something like this, I'll just put it in the back of the boat there where the engine meets the transom area, and then when you get back to the shoreline, throw it away. Mother Nature will thank you, and we'll all thank you, because this thing is the kind of thing that can sure mess up a trolling motor or the big motor. Well, that's my product spotlight, and I hope that you enjoyed it. A little different than normal, but hey, it's a good one. And now back to Fishin' Affliction. Welcome back to Fishin' Affliction TV, and this segment of the show is brought to you by Ranger Boats, still building legends one at a time. Mercury Outboards, #1 on the water. Akuma, high performance fishing gear. The ever powerful and long lasting Deca batteries. Seagar, always the best. Mustad hooks, stays sharper longer. Onyx life jackets and rain gear, keeping you there. Freyville, trusted gear since 1938. Real Magic, the name says it all. Rugged electronic mounts provided by Ram Mounts. Wigwam Socks, the performance sock company. bbgmarine.com and Tournament Wear. Look great, feel great, do great.
I think you should change colors, Rusty.
I think I should throw back out there while you're eating.
Oh, that's a good.
Oh man.
Oh my goodness. Look at that. Another big fish.
Get out of the motor, big dog.
Oh wow.
Come in the boat with your daddy.
Oh dog. Oh my gosh. That's been eating where Pat's fish was eating. Look at the belly on that thing.
Look, he ate 2 of them.
Did he?
Ate 2 of them.
Oh my gosh.
He ate 2 of them. You piglet.
There's another, what, maybe 4 pounds, 3.5, 4 pounds?
That's a good solid tournament fish right there.
Oh yeah.
Man. Well,
Fish come in the same spot. We left 3 fish.
I'm gonna tell you, I don't have but one hook right here. One hook right here.
That's a mouthful of Shadowlicious right there.
He didn't eat one, he ate every one. That fish tried to eat every bait in the school. 3 hooks in him.
Let me see him, big dog. Man, that's a
good,
dandy.
solid largemouth right there.
It's a dandy.
Good, solid largemouth.
Keeper fish, keeper fish.
All right. I hate it. I hate it, don't you, buddy?
Yeah.
I hate it. All right, let me get on my bait stack straight, because they're daggum sure not straight right now. Man, that's so exciting, man.
Folks, it's now time to meet the newest inductees into the Fishin' Affliction Sportsman's Hall of Honor. And folks, during our last induction ceremony, Buddy Poindexter was inducted into our Sportsman's Hall of Honor, and it's only fitting that the rest of the Poindexters who have contributed so much and continue to contribute to that iconic place that serves all of Middle Tennessee are also recognized by being inducted into our Sportsman's Hall of Honor. From Buddy's grandfather and grandmother, Jim and Ruth, to Buddy's father and mother, Floyd and Betty, and also to Buddy's wife, Janie. Each of the Poindexters have and continue to serve us, the sportsmen, here in the Middle Tennessee area with outstanding products, great service, and a friendly smile. And folks, our next inductee is a true friend to anyone who calls themselves an outdoorsman. Doug Markham has been providing us so much information for so many years via TV and radio while maintaining a positive method of communication between us, the sportsmen, and our respected TWRA agency, and he is someone I'm proud to call a friend. Congratulations to all the inductees, and folks, I urge you to go to fishandaffliction.com and visit the Sportsman's Hall of Honor so you can learn more about all these wonderful inductees. Well, folks, I hope you've enjoyed the best of Season 15 of Fishin' Affliction TV, and thank you so much for joining us each and every week. And on next week's episode, we're going to continue with our fall fishing series featuring the legendary Lake Gunnersville with Part 1 of Gunnersville the Great, a recent trip made by the Big Dog and Pat the Patriot Anderson. And folks, they catch a bunch of fish. So tune in to Fishin' Affliction TV next week, and you'll see.
All right, here's our first 4. We're going to go ahead and let our first 4 go. We're off to a good start.
This week's Team Fishin' Affliction featured Facebook friend is
Gary Love.
And thanks for being our Facebook friend. For your chance to join in the fun and become an official Team Fishin' Affliction featured Facebook friend, simply like us on Facebook. And be sure to write a comment on our wall. As always, a big thank you to all of our national and local sponsors for providing us with the most advanced technology and highest quality products and services. Be sure to visit each of our partners online through the sponsor links page on our official website at fishandaffliction.com. And this is your old pal Matthew Gillen, the voice of Fishin' Affliction TV, hoping that you'll tune in next week, because there's no doubt that Dan and the Big Dog got it bad. They've got Fishin' Affliction for those who got it bad.
What? B, what do you think of Blackened?
It's awesome.
You know, and it took Mr. Robert Allen to do it and to show us the right way to do it. Mr. Allen, that was excellent, excellent, excellent. And I'm happy because I see that you're doing more.
Yeah, have you had shrimp any better than that?
I haven't had shrimp any better than that. Matter of fact, that redfish, that's incredible.
Really good.
That is incredible. Well,
Is it hot enough, spicy enough?
it is. It's perfect.
Okay.